Some people are inspired by celebrities, professional athletes, pastors, family, or friends. Today I am here to tell you I am inspired by my aunt. I am intrigued by her plight in life, the journey of her life from her lows to her successes. She makes no apologies for who she is today and learns from all her mistakes and consequences of her actions. If people had a moral compass towards her life, then they would definitely judge her. Today I am commemorating my Auntie Coco. Her life started out normal. Great parents, loving sister, best education money could buy. All these things, and she still had a very hard life that only most of us read in cheap novels or watch in movies. Monte Coco was born Ashley Ann Leon, grew up in the nice suburbs of Rancho Cucamonga because she attended a great high school located in Pomona. She was always considered herself more of a romantic and dreamer. She was like most beautiful girls her age growing up, wanted to be an actress or some kind of famous personality. In her teen years, she featured in music videos by many music artists such as Monica, B2K, Murder Inc., Jagged Edge, and a few others. During this time, she felt on top of the world that everything in her life was coming together. In her teen years, she was afforded more freedom than most teenagers her age. She ran around with her friends to and from Los Angeles to parties, meeting a lot of celebrities, making connections that paved the way to more opportunities in the industry of the music videos. Fate had more plans for her when she met and instantly loved Ivan Chavez, which is my uncle. Like most high school sweethearts, they started to spend all of their time together. Ashley was so in love with Ivan, she started to put her career and ambitions to the side to just enjoy the euphoria of love. After 6 months of being lovesick fools, she had the surprises of her lifetime when she found out that she was pregnant. At this point in her life, Ashley had to make her big decision of her life. She was at only 17 years old. To have or not to have a child. While still in high school, so many pressures were coming from all sides. Her parents wanted her to abort the pregnancy. Ivan, being just as young, was scared, and she was in the middle. During these confusing and emotional days, she had a dream that she was going to have a girl, and when the day came from her, though, with the abortion, she stood up and made a decision to keep her unborn child regardless of what others thought. It was the first time she had to make a real serious and adult choice that changed the entire course of her life. She gave birth to a little girl a month later after graduation in July. She took a job at McDonald's and Ivan worked at a local grocery store. They were struggling, being new parents, but Ashley felt sure that everything in life would work out for the best. She often romanticized that this was just a rough start to what would be the best love story, and that one day will make life much more easier. 2 years had gone by, and though Ashley felt very in love still, and that everything was working out great, the weight of raising a child, going to school, and buying diapers took its toll on her and Ivan's relationship, which resulted in the biggest heartbreak of her life. Finally, seeing everything that hit her once she was a single mother, was no longer in the spotlight, and gained some weight, and lived with her parents who were often at work, and turned to drugs and other vices for the next 5 years of her life. She thought she hid it well from her parents and Ivan, that she could balance all these things and abuse drugs without anyone noticing, but she was fooling herself. It was only when she found herself sleeping on a bus bench that she hit rock bottom, kneeled and prayed to God to save her from herself, to get rid of her demons, her selfishness, and this ugliness disease that she finally went from lost to found. She made big changes, went back to school to further education, reconciled with Ivan, moved out, and never looked back to the ugly lifestyle drug abuse really is. She thanks God every day and is never afraid to tell anyone her testimony of what prayer and faith can do for anyone's life. Unforeseen things happen. That's life, but you have a choice to take them as a lesson and learn from them. Today, you can find her married to Ivan in a beautiful home they own with now 3 children. This is why she believes success is more or less measured on what you've learned, endured, and overcome in life. The result of her is happiness and interesting journey that not so many have taken.